Hey people, it is Friday. It is October the 17th, and the time, if I can get my phone to show me, is 6:47 p.m. And I think it's around 10 degrees Celsius or so. And I'm on College Street in Little Italy here, making my way east. And I thought I'd make my way home, walking through a few different neighborhoods along the way. And that guy's just blasting very inappropriate music, as people tend to do these days. But there's also a big Blue Jays game underway as we speak, or as I speak and walk. And we might catch a few bars or restaurants playing the game as people watch. So we're heading basically over to the east side of downtown. I'm not sure how far I'll record though. I'm thinking I'll take us maybe as far as Chinatown in this video. The night is just getting started here in Little Italy. I guess we'll see what kind of mood the city is in after the game is over. Might be a night for people to go out and celebrate and whoop it up, or it might be a night for people just to go home and be all bummed out. In any case, I'll be out here recording as usual.
What's the appeal of that? Oh my God.
This is just a fly by the seat of my pants type video, I admit. I ended a live stream just a little while ago. And whenever I'm far enough away from home at the end of a live stream, I usually take that as an opportunity to record a video as I make my way home. And that's pretty much exactly what I'm doing right now. So maybe I'll cut through Kensington Market actually as I make my way into Chinatown. I can hear the game across the street at that restaurant. Got a good crowd there. And Cafe Diplomatico has all sorts of screens playing the game, including a huge one over at that end of the patio. At the intersection of College and Clinton. And this place is historic enough to have its own historic plaque here. Opened in 1968. This is an iconic restaurant. I've been here a number of times. It's very good. I really like the pasta sauce. To me, it's all about the sauce. Whenever I have pasta, or pasta, depending on how you want to pronounce it. This is interesting. And they also offer dry cleaning. I just walked through here during my live stream, but I'll try to make this a bit different than what we just did in that previous walkthrough. Going in the other direction on the other side of the street, I guess, helps a little bit. The Big Chill is open. It's an ice cream parlor.
It's not ever going to be beautiful. You'll never have time.
Something new opening here.
No dogs allowed on.
We're coming out of Little Italy. think I just felt a raindrop hit my face. I spent the whole stream before this hoping to not get rained on, and I did a little bit, but it mostly held off. But I'm prepared to turn this into a rain video if need be. I do have my umbrella with me. It's Alice's restaurant, everyone. Or just Alice, I guess. You can get anything you want there, I hear. Yeah, I'm feeling more raindrops hitting my face. Crossing Markham Street. It's a neat neighborhood bookstore. Across Bathurst Street, which will take us into downtown, more or less. Bathurst Street is considered the western boundary of downtown. South of Bloor. Sneaky D's, another landmark in the area. I think they have the Jays game on inside there. Seems to be a good crowd in there too. Midnight snack bar. The Lonely Diner. Some of these places seem new to me. Others have been here for a long time. Mexican restaurant, Bistro 422. They definitely have the game playing down there. I can hear it. And that banner might give it away. Another restaurant called the Little Jerry. I always get a kick out of that.
That's one place. Let's hit this one.
Hey, man.
No shortage of places to eat around here, that's for sure.
Right, you know what?
Hogtown Vegan. That place has been around for a long time. They've moved around a bit though, I think. Sometimes these walks just turn into a noticing what's new since the last time I walked through here type of video. Sometimes there's lots of new things over the course of a few months even. Ragdoll Vintage. This place looks like it's all decked out for Halloween right now. Toronto's kind of funny in the way that in some ways the city seems like the same old year after year after year, but in other ways it changes every other week in some way. There's what's left of a bike.
Wow.
All right, let's cross College now. We're at Augusta Avenue, so we can start heading into Kensington Market here. We'll see what's going on in Kensington on a Friday evening in the fall. Got some interesting characters over there. Taco. If you're a fan of tacos, I think this is the neighborhood for you. There's so many taco places, I'm not even sure how many.
Like I love her.
We got the game going on in there. Giant screens. I don't even know who's winning right now. Looks like they're getting ready for Halloween. And here's the plant car. This is sort of a well-known feature of Kensington. They switch it up every once in a while. And
It looks like these side streets have some
Just
stuff.
the
too.
old car eventually wears out and they have to replace it. Not sure how many plant cars have come and gone in the time since I've been living in Toronto. More than a few anyway. I think I have pictures of the one somewhere on an old phone that was here when I first moved to the city 15 years ago. El Trompo. Public Butter. This is in the old Blue Banana location. I see they still have the Blue Banana sign up there. Maybe it's too much trouble to take it down. That was a store that had everything. It literally had everything in there. When I first moved to the city and I was looking for work, I actually applied for a job at Blue Banana. I didn't get it. But I was willing to work just about anywhere when I first moved to the city. That looked like a fun place to work. A store with everything. All right, we're getting into the heart of Kensington here. Got the obligatory guy riding around with loud music playing. It wouldn't be a Kensington video without at least some copyright music coming out of nowhere. On more than one occasion, actually. Whether it's Guns N' Roses. So a bunch of places are closed up for the evening already. Those gates can be opened up during business hours. But of course, when they're closed, they're ripe for graffiti artists. Ripe for the picking. Some art for sale. Hopefully they make some sales. Another taco place across the street. I'm telling you, if you're into tacos, you need not look any further. Or churros, apparently. And if you're into street art and graffiti also, this is one of the top places to come. Almost every available surface is covered with street art or more run-of-the-mill graffiti. All right, we're on Baldwin Street now. I'd say there's three main streets in the neighborhood. Augusta Avenue that we're just on, Baldwin Street, which we're now on, and Kensington Avenue, which I'll be on in a minute. Kensington Avenue is where you find all the old Victorian homes painted up in a colorful fashion, which have been converted into vintage stores and that sort of thing. Sort of like a flashback to the 60s. And oftentimes the most photographed part of Kensington, I find. Cheese Magic. Got a hot dog place, Woof Dog. There's less copyright music though at this hour than there would have been if I was here in the afternoon. It would have been coming from way more places that would have been open at that time. Many places are closed now, as I mentioned. So that'll take us over to Spadina Avenue, if you keep going that way. We'll merge into Chinatown, but here's Kensington Avenue. I like the narrow streets here. It's sort of cluttered, slightly downtrodden look. It's all part of the aesthetic. And I've said it before, but I think this is probably pretty unique as far as old urban neighborhoods go in North America, in terms of what you can find here and the way it's all laid out. It's pretty one of a kind. There are some areas that are similar, yes, but I can't think of anything that's really just like this. The only one I can think of isn't in North America, as far as the English-speaking world goes, and that's the Camden area in London. What do we got here? Got a crowd of some sort. We've got a vintage store. Huge fruit market there. This is where all the sort of hippie type vintage stores begin. Old Victorian row houses. Lost Boys, Lola. Even have a place called King of Kensington, I believe, up ahead. Some of these are just still homes or apartments. Most of these are divided up into apartments, these old row houses. So they're not all vintage shops, but I think most of them are. Got Breathless. Fika Cafe there, the Pearl. Uncle Vintage, Aunt Thelma's. Most of these are closed right now, as far as I can tell. I'm not sure if in the summer if they have extended hours or not. During tourist season, this place can get jammed with people in the height of the summer. It's one of the most recommended neighborhoods in the city to tourists. They don't always like it though. Some do, some don't. From what I read online, a lot of visitors find this area to be kind of grubby and run down and unpleasant. But I think that's part of the vibe. That's what makes it awesome, in my opinion. Got some weed stores, of course. Got another taco place there across the street. And we come out onto Dundas Street. And Chinatown basically extends from here along Dundas Street, heading east. But I think I'm going to wrap up the video right here at the corner of Kensington Avenue and Dundas Street. Maybe I'll save Chinatown for another video. So hope you enjoyed the Friday night walk through Little Italy and through Kensington Market during the big Jays game. Hope you enjoyed the walk. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos, and if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under K Continuum. So, thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And go Jays, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.